Today, we're taking a look at the angle grinder. Now, the first thing to do when using an angle grinder is to choose your disc. Now, I could do a video on all the different discs alone, but once you choose your disc, the main thing that you want to look at is whether it threads on or if it's just got a hole. If it's got a hole, then you're going to need your locking nuts to clamp it. And to do so, first unplug or remove the battery. Don't think just because you're holding it, you can keep the battery in it, because it'll cause a lot of damage extremely quickly, and grinder wounds don't heal very well. So if you have a threaded one, you want to locate the lock on your grinder and then go ahead and thread it on and you are good to go. If you have one which is a hole in it, you're gonna have two parts to this nut. The first one is going to be slotted and it sits at the bottom and it kind of locks itself in. It only spins when the grinder spins. And then you're going to put your disc on. And now if your disc is thin, you're going to want the flat side down and it's going to clamp on the outer side. But if you have a thick disc, then you can actually flip this over and you get more surface coverage, as this little middle portion will go in between there. And when you're removing them, you can use a tool, or if I have gloves on, personally, I'll go like this and just loosen the nut. Sometimes if your tool is missing and you can't get it by hand, what you can do, you can fire it up, let go of the trigger, let it slow down a bit, and then hit the lock very quickly. And this will kind of jolt it to loosen. This can do a lot of damage to your machine, so make sure it's someone else's. And a quick tip for keeping your tool with you, this doesn't necessarily work for the battery powered, but if it's corded, then I zip tie my tool to the end of my cord. It just reminds me to unplug my tool. Now, there's people out there that will remove the guard. Don't be that guy. Also, if you can, use a handle. So now that you've got your guard set up, your handle on, make sure you're wearing gloves and either a full face guard or safety glasses. Now, before you start cutting or grinding or whatever it may be, make sure you know which way your grinder rotates. And then you're going to cut so that if it catches, it pulls the tool out of your hand. This may cause sparks to shoot at you or at your feet, and that's okay. Just stand to the side of it. And if you absolutely have to, then you might just have to wear some sparks. But you never want to cut with the sparks shooting away from you, because if that grinder kicks back or catches, it's coming right at your face. You also want to note which way your sparks are shooting and if there's anyone around, because the last thing you want to do is have someone eating up all the sparks that you're shooting off. Not only will it make them upset, but it's also a huge safety risk. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you learned something new. If you have any tips or tricks that I didn't mention in the video, then please leave them in the comment section down below, and I hope to see you in the next one.